Well, of course, we are so blessed to live in such a beautiful area, and Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency says it best. Go outdoors, Tennessee. Well, this morning we have a special blessing for all of us, some incredible video of 3 tiny bear cubs. Here with that story and much more is our good friend Matthew Cameron from the TWRA. Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Amy.
Okay, I tell you what, you sent us this video this morning, and everybody, it's one of those things everybody wants to see. What an incredible experience you had.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm still in disbelief that it really happened, but I was fortunate enough to be there to watch 3 tiny cubs, probably 3 to 4 week old cubs, get reunited with their mother, and she wanted her cubs back, so hopefully the video will show that.
Absolutely she did. We're showing our viewers the video right now, but this all started really, what was it, a natural gas leak, or somebody was called in?
Correct. There was a gas leak under the home. The repairman went down, and there was a bear that had been under the house, so an officer removed the bear, and when the repairman went back, he found that there were cubs, and they were like, oh no, we've separated a mother and her cubs. So ABR took the cubs, and we're going to raise them, and so we could turn them loose later. But luckily, the mama came back, and we were able to keep her under the home until we could get there with the cubs and put them back in there. But in the middle of it, as you'll see here in the video in just a second, one of the cubs starts squalling, and mama hears it, and she comes right to that hole as they're attempting to put the cubs back in.
Oh my goodness, and you can kind of hear it right now in the video. And, oh.
Yeah, here's the fun part where Dan nearly loses his arm.
And of course, you see them jump back because, I mean, I can't even imagine what's going through their minds at this point in time.
And me neither. You know, that's her dirty nose that you can barely see there because it's dusty underneath the home, and she'd been rooting around in there. So yeah, she comes up to get her babies, and luckily they were able to get their arm out of the way, because I imagine she might have bit them. So they put them back in the hole, and she took them and put them back over there in her little den, and kind of had a happy ending there.
It's a beautiful happy ending, and even better, I understand that the homeowner was kind of okay and said, you know what, let's let them do their thing for a little longer.
Yeah, they said the bear's welcome to stay under the home, which I cannot imagine having a bear living under my house. Actually, I guess 4 bears living under my house, but they did, and we're grateful. And hopefully here in just a couple months, when the weather gets warm enough, she'll take them out into the world, and they won't be residents anymore underneath there.
Oh my goodness. And I know, of course, you have had some incredible experiences, and you've shared them with us over the years with the TWRA, but I got to ask you, how does this rank?
If it's not the top, it's in the top 5. You know, I just being there and getting to see those cubs was awesome, and it would have been a great story with them just putting them back through the hole and into a box right there and letting her come and get them. But whenever she came and showed up face to face right there with them, it was intense there for a moment. So yeah, I can't think of anything more exciting I've ever done on the job.
Yeah, you talk about how protective those mamas are, and that's really the time when bears' personalities really kind of change a little bit. They become so protective.
Yeah, the old saying, don't come between a bear and her cubs. I mean, that was just a case in point right there. And when it started crying for mama, she wanted her baby back, and we gave it to her, and thankfully Dan kept all of his extremities there.
Yeah, absolutely. He was counting his fingers afterwards, making sure, right? And
that's right.
How old did you say they were? Because they look tiny.
Yeah, they're small. ABR estimated them to be between 3 and 4 weeks old, and they didn't have their eyes open yet, so that tells you just how young that they were.
Wow, that is a crazy story. All right, well, since we have you here, also a few other things going on. We talked a little bit about the hunters courses, and of course now they're virtual, at least part of them, right?
Yeah, correct. We've gotten with the times, I guess you could say, and you can get online now and complete the hunter education course completely online, and it's free, so there's no charge for it thanks to the NRA, and it's a great course, so you can pass the exam and get your certification completely online and be ready to go hunting. So that's for ages 10 and up that have to have it.
Absolutely, and I love that your website is such a great resource for folks looking to get more information. I think people are maybe a little surprised at just how many different things you guys have going on.
Yeah, we do. We're really getting into the game on virtual classes and things right now. We're doing it through the Zoom platform like we're using right now, but we're having experts come in and teach different courses on hunting and fishing related topics. And we've got one coming up on March the 11th on bow fishing. If anyone's interested in learning more about that, something I've never done. It looks really, really awesome. You know, are you hunting or are you fishing? But you're actually fishing using a bow and arrow and retrieving rough fish like carp and gar and things like that. You can't go out and shoot largemouth bass and smallmouth and all our game fish, fortunately. But yeah, if you want to learn more about bow fishing, March the 11th, we're doing a virtual course with a guy, Wesley Jones out of Morristown. He's really into it. So yeah, you can go to tnwildlife.org, scroll down to events, and you can sign up for that class if it's something that would interest you.
All right, very cool. Matthew, great to have you on the show. Thank you for sharing the video with us.
Hey, thank you for sharing it with the world. It's a great video.
Man, made my day. All right, if you would like more, it is tnwildlife.org. You can check out the website. We'll be right back.